Good morning, everybody. It's another beautiful day in paradise, and I'm your favorite Bubby Jethro. These are some more of my opinions. So, I took that shower. I got all cleaned up. I didn't have time to shave and everything, but we're now going to listen to the ladies of The View, and you'll get my honest opinion about them. So, yeah, this is absolutely going to be... Octomom is on tonight. I don't know why this lady is famous. I mean, I remember the name, but no idea why she's famous or why in these turbulent times in our country are we even paying attention to this lady. I mean, that story's like, what, 10, 15 years old? Guess we can't really talk about how awesome Trump's doing. So, yeah, here we go. They're doing the opening credits, and y'all just don't need to be subjected to any of that. Like I said, I'll take the hit for y'all. And this is a bathrobe that my mom made me that I absolutely love. It's made out of like fuzzy blanket material. I swear, I want to open up my own like fat guy bathrobes company. Keep your eyes out for it. It's gonna be happening. Let's get it started. Blah. Help us, Lord. Help us, Lord.
Texas Congressman Al Green was booted from the chamber
for acting like a gentleman.
Address to Congress. Watch.
We won the popular vote by big numbers and won counties in our country.
Yeah, we did. USA! USA! USA!
Take your seat, sir.
Sit down, bruh. You got no class, man. You got no class, bruh.
So,
that gets the big old nah, brat. Can't act like that.
Over this, he made his case the next day. Take a look at that.
The president indicated that he had a mandate. I said to the president, you do not have a mandate to cut Medicaid.
It wasn't your place to talk.
I have
Were you elected president?
Who need Medicaid.
No, you were not.
They will suffer and some will die.
And there is a forum and a place for you to air your grievances, sir.
I heard the speaker when he said that
I believe
I should cease.
The brain cancer survivor child might actually be his constituent.
But the speaker, also known as Mike Johnson, wasn't hearing it. Now, this is what he said about that. Watch.
They take no pleasure in making history like this. I want us to have proper decorum. I want us to maintain really the great tradition of this institution, and these things do damage to it.
Sounds pretty reasonable.
What about an insurrection? Does that do damage to the institution?
The inside job.
Which inspired this show of unity from
Ray Epps. Bring in Ray Epps, and then we can talk about it.
Be censured with public reading of this resolution by the Speaker.
What are they singing? Hey, it's their right to protest. Good for them.
But it didn't unite them all because
but not during the State of the Union.
Democrats voted to censure Green.
Do you want a list of the 10?
Do you want to hear their name?
Yes, I do.
I do too.
Go after them too. Go after the
Because they
Republicans.
don't know how to fight and be part of an opposition party. Representative Green gave them the example. The Democrats are not meeting the moment. It is very clear that Medicaid is on
You
the table.
insane woman.
Social Security
You
is on
are
the table. It's very clear that people
you
will
are
die.
delusional, Sonny Hostin.
The civil rights generation, they knew what they had to do. They were willing to fight and die.
The hate America you think you live in Is it real, lady? You sit on a talk show. Who's trying to silence you? Who's trying to hold you down in life? You're winning. Like,
Here's a question. Where was all this talk
it blows my mind.
when Marjorie Taylor Greene was screaming at Biden?
And they told her to shut up, and then she shut up. It wasn't right when Marjorie Taylor Greene did it either.
Lauren Gillen, Jim
Not gonna defend that.
I would never have thought that.
But I do love you, girl.
Lujan, Marcy Kaptur, Jared Moskowitz, what?
Yeah.
Marie Glusenkamp Perez from Washington, and Thomas
I think, respectfully though, there's a lot of people who saw the outburst differently, including Democrats, which was, if you're going to protest and be an opposition party, do it with intentionality and make sure it works. Holding up signs, it's protesting like, are they being advised by people who use like Windows 98? It's the most outdated, inconsistent, not making, but to his point, I get his point on Medicaid, that this
Like I said, someone said they should have passed out coloring books and crayons and Play-Doh so they have something, so they don't go into a tizzy.
How many votes do you need one guy to have a mandate?
He's a New York guy, by the way. Both parties must hold themselves to the same standards we expect from the other side. See, they're going to a gunfight with a knife, as they say.
Oh, whoa, Joy. Why are you talking about guns and everything? That kind of rhetoric is dangerous.
Wrestling match. This is not the House of Commons. This is the U.S. Capitol. The problem is that this is not happening in a vacuum. We all remember when Joe Wilson, the Republican congressman, stood up against Barack Obama giving a State of the Union and called him a liar. We saw Marjorie Taylor
And then he shut up.
The congressional hearings lately.
Guy stood there and waved his cane at the President of the United States. You can't do that. I don't care what party you're from. You do that, you should get tossed out on your ass.
Rewrite history, because if you didn't stand up against Donald Trump's pardon of 1,500 insurrectionists who have violated the Capitol like no other time in history, then you don't have the right to bring to
The corruption under Biden, and this is what these people quibble over? Are you kidding me?
Every one of those elected officials in that room was put there because of voters.
Every single one of you ladies is going to be unemployed in 3 years.
Censures are like a slap on the wrist, and all they want to do is it was him, it was her, it was this. They fight against each other rather than work with one another. We send them there to make legislation, to move the ball forward. Right now we have an impending government shutdown coming up. That's coming up. 70,000 jobs at the VA. Military aid and intelligence sharing to Ukraine was just suspended. Those are problems that...
And whose fault is that? You don't come in and bark at the President of the United States. You know, cue the clip from Clear and Present Danger.
This is all pathetic. But doesn't the Republican
It is
Party,
pathetic.
Isn't that the party in charge of all these problems?
Censorship.
Yeah, for 60 days.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm talking about the cuts, the VA cuts. Isn't that the Republican Party?
What I'm saying is, get the work done. There's legislation.
I honestly believe you could cut the federal government by 50% and nobody would suffer at all.
And what they're not doing is having more fun fighting with each other, putting on their partisan jerseys, than they are representing the constituents that voted them.
I mean, I'll agree with that.
Resonates with their constituents. And I want to play a quick clip, and it's no disrespect to Hakeem Jeffries, but this is what a losing message.
I love this guy. He looks like he's so high every time, like, and he tries to rhyme, but he's slow and not on time. But I'm in Congress. You wish I wasn't this. He's awful. Keep Hakeem Jeffries out in front, my guys. Yes.
There are actual cuts that matter, like the VA, like potentially the Medicaid. The Republicans are supporting. I know, but instead they're messaging never fire a single federal worker.
Let's talk about what the Republicans are doing.
Sonny.
Talk about the goods and services people want.
I think people have, I think Americans For me, I worry a lot less about the protests that are going on in Congress, and I care a lot more about the protests that are going on at town halls and in the streets of America. Because I think that if
Yeah, and they just voted for Donald Trump overwhelmingly. As bad as y'all cheat, he still won.
And we have to make
He said
Donald
they
Trump
did what they did in 2020, and you got the land of unintended consequences.
They run the Senate. We have got
Don't know what's gonna happen.
and losing their seats, then they are
How do you
scared of
think they're
Donald
doing
Trump.
at that right now?
It's like, y'all remember like that somebody tried to squack the current guy in charge, right?
I think in last
Remember that? The field in Pennsylvania? Then the other guy on the golf course? Probably a couple other times that we don't even know about.
showing up to protest.
JD's my boy. I love you, JD.
I think the Republicans should sing "Hopelessly Devoted to You."
Now we got a song. Huh? Bad boys, what you want? What you want? What you gonna do when Sheriff Time Brown comes for you?
Thanks to our sponsor, Rock Skincare. We'll be right back.
Wow. All right, so we'll take a short break, and I'll be back with another video and Jethro's response to The View. I knew this was going to be a doozy. Love y'all. Be good or be good at it.